It is episode 193 of the Lost Levels podcast. I am your host, Soul, who is back from 2-week vacation. Hello! I'm here with my co-hosts, SpiderStaryu.
Hello, everyone.
And a SuperZambezi.
Oh, hello.
And Dark Boo.
Hi.
Today we're going to be doing something that happened last year pretty much around the same week. We did a holiday shopping guide and recommended a whole bunch of games and stuff. This year we're going to do something a little bit similar. First though, I think since we are talking about a whole bunch of Nintendo games, we should go over some systems, or the systems of Nintendo's modern age. We have the Wii U, of course, which all of us have, actually.
Yep.
Right. Yes. There are some amazing deals that if you want to go get a Wii U, they are out. One of the ones I would recommend is the one at Target and Walmart. They're both $250, but they come with Super Smash Brothers and Splatoon. And if you want a Wii U, get that deal. Do we not all agree?
I agree,
definitely.
because that's a great deal. Smash Brothers is a fantastic game, and Splatoon, another fantastic game. You're set. You are set with the best two games.
I mean, there are a lot of games that have been coming out, like with the Wii U, like Yoshi's Woolly World, which again I haven't played, but I recommend.
I played.
What's the normal price of a Wii U? Is it $300?
I think that's the current running price.
If it is, then that is a fantastic deal. Like, that's like 2 free games and $50 off. So I don't know if that's limited to just Black Friday, but that's what it's going for this weekend. This Black Friday weekend, I should say.
Yay!
November 21st, yes.
So, what else is it? There's Kirby's Rainbow Curse, which I haven't played, and looks really nice. I don't necessarily... It's not my type of game, but I know a lot of people enjoyed it, so I'm not one to talk.
Actually, it's called Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, so
bother.
You need to say it correctly. If you played Kirby's Canvas Curse for the DS, it is a fantastic game. It's just like that, pretty much, but with better graphics. And it's easier to control a little bit. A bit.
There's also Pikmin 3, which, again, I have Pikmin 3, and I've slowly gone through it, and I like the game a lot. It's a little bit... I think I would recommend buying Pikmin 1 and 2, like the Wii thing, because that's more of an, easier game to, get into, because when I played Pikmin 3, I was lost, and thankfully, if you get, practice with Pikmin 1 and 2, I would suggest playing, that version. But the other system, of course, is everyone's favorite, the 3DS. Specifically, the deals that are going on is, there's the 3DS XL one at Walmart, which is... What's the price? Oh, $129, which I think a normal 3DS goes for $150 now, or normal 3DS XL, I think it's $150. But then you can also get the new 3DS XL, or is it the new... I don't remember. But you can get one of the versions of the new 3DS. They're both at Best Buy and Target for the same price, $180 instead of the normal $200. So, hooray! Some of the games that I would suggest, just to go into a little detail about, I would totally recommend Shovel Knight on the 3DS, and since it now has... I'm not sure if there's a physical release for the 3DS, but I would get it. Winky, winky, winky face. And of course, who could forget everyone's favorite Mario Garf. Rest in peace, that joke. Does anyone have any other Nintendo games to discuss for the 3DS before we go into details on our specific games that we recommend for the 3DS?
Yes, because there's specific ones that are going to be really cheap on Black Friday, including things like Animal Crossing New Leaf, which is going to be $15 at Target. If you don't own that already, there you go. There's your excuse. Same thing with Mario Kart 7, $15 Target. New Super Mario Bros. 2, while I don't recommend full price, I would recommend it for $15. Awesome. So same thing with Ruby... Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, $25 at Target.
We love Pokemon here. We love Pokemon here, mostly. I'm a Pokemon fan.
Yes.
Staryu's kind of a Pokemon fan.
Kind of. What do you mean, kind of?
SZ is not.
I have to actually teach them Pokemon
Yeah,
names and
That's
pronunciation.
actually
yes.
not
Like
true. Boo has to teach us because Boo's played all of the Pokemon games. He has a 3DS and he has X and Y, and Boo is a Pokemon master.
Oh
He
my
has
God.
both X and Y actually, and he has the
True.
upcoming Z, which I don't
Yeah.
even know. I don't know how.
He's a true.
He got
He's
it
a true
somehow.
fan. You're a true fan. I'm a fake fan. But I guess if we want to go now into our I don't know, the games of spotlight. My first one is Splatoon, and I mentioned that Splatoon is coming in a bundle, or has come in a bundle with Smash Brothers. But there's also the Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon bundle for the Wii U, which I would very much recommend. Like, maybe even a little bit more over Smash Brothers. I would recommend getting this bundle for the Wii U. Because I'm a big fan of Splatoon, and I very much like it. And if you like games that are not, or that are a little bit weird, that would be your game, because I'm very good at it, and I think you should get it because I'm good at it, and then we can play together, and I can still kick your butt, but it'll be fun. Splatoon itself, I like its story mode, but the best part about it so far is, especially for the people who have the game, it's been updated for like 6 months, and it's going to be updated all the way through 2015, which is ending soon. Or maybe it's a little further. I think it's just 2015. But we've gotten tons and tons of maps and clothing and weapons, and we're still getting weapons coming in, and then there's a new map coming out, and there's also rumors of more story mode. So, because the story mode itself is also very fun. I like the final boss. It has some really good music. But Splatoon, I would 100% recommend.
As
Who wants to
long
go
as you
next?
have a stable internet connection.
That's true, and I have a reasonably good internet connection with stuff like that. If you don't, it's going to be hard to do. Well, me and Staryu have not. Staryu doesn't have the best internet, but he's played online,
Excuse.
you don't. But
It's
like,
mainly because I have people in the house
Yeah.
who use the internet when I'm on the internet. Like, they go on Netflix or things like that. That's why.
But I'm not calling you out or anything about it. It's just, like, sometimes when we played, he would, we wouldn't be able to lost a connection because it would be our Skype and stuff would take over it. But when we were playing together without Skype and stuff, we were doing just fine. So, if you do have a stable internet connection, I would totally recommend this game. But if you don't even, use, or are a fan of online games, don't get this game because it's not meant for people who don't use online gaming that much. Though, it's still, the story mode is reasonably well made. I like the characters a lot, and I like the courses and stuff a lot. But we've discussed that on the Splatoon cast. So who wants to go next, unless anyone has anything else to say on Splatoon?
Have friends who play online, because you may have friends who just don't play the game anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, I can go next if nobody else wants to.
Always.
This one is going to be a little controversial. I would recommend
No.
Mario Party
Absolutely
10.
not.
I would, because when I played it, I mean, it's not the best game. It's definitely not the best Mario Party game either, but I did enjoy my time with it. I don't know if I would pay for it full price. That's why you can go to Walmart and get it for $25 on Black Friday. But regardless, for whatever you pay for it, I do think it's a fun game as long as you have people to play with. Mini games are fun. The boards are I actually had a lot of fun playing on the boards as opposed to Mario Party 9, where I did not necessarily have a great time.
Because you were sniffing mothballs. That's why.
Please explain.
You were on that good stuff.
Because there's no way you talking about you had fun unless you were playing with friends.
I was. That's why.
Okay, then you definitely have fun. You have to specify. Playing Mario Party with friends can be good and bad and detrimental to friendships, but playing it with computers will get you mad. Point blank. Period.
Yeah.
So it's good to play with friends. That's why they needed online, which they failed.
As usual.
Yes.
So it's good to play with friends. Just put it like that.
Yeah, so at a discounted price, if you can find, I would definitely recommend picking it up. Mm-hmm.
I would recommend eating your own shoe.
Alrighty, so I guess I'll go next because I am the best and the most bodacious. Well, actually, after Dark Boo. Okay. Calm down. I'm speaking. Don't get crazy. Alright, I will recommend Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U. So
Wii
this
U.
game is really bodacious. All right, it's almost exactly like Super Mario 3D Land, but more fun. You play with your friends. So if you have people to play with, you play as Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, and Rosalina. Every person plays as a certain character because each character has their own special talents and things like that. The graphics are great, the music is great, and the levels can be really fun. And if you're playing with people who get crazy, it's going to be a crazy fun time. So I would definitely recommend Super Mario 3D World. So you get that game, you get that for your kid, for yourself, whatever the case might be, because, that game is fun. And yeah, playing with other people, that's when it gets insane. Because, hopefully, if whatever age you are, if you're with your friends, you're gonna be screaming. You're gonna be like, "Are you kidding me?" Because you can throw people off. It's just so much different things going on, and it's so much fun. There's tons of levels, so you will not get bored with this game. So I will definitely recommend Super Mario 3D World.
I would recommend it because it is a beautiful game, and it is one of the few Wii U games with, I guess, like, a progression that I still go back and play. Because Smash Brothers isn't a game where, you go through levels and worlds, really, and Splatoon isn't either, but I do go back to Super Mario 3D World. Not a lot, but more than I would for pretty much any Mario game.
Yeah.
So, I would totally recommend it. And, Capel bring back, ?
Yes. The game has a lot of replay value, so...
Yes,
you'll definitely be playing it later on and stuff, and it's so much fun, lots of fun.
Who wants to wait?
Go on.
No, I was gonna ask Boo. Do you want to recommend any games?
Pikmin 3. It's very fun.
Yes.
What was that squeal?
No.
I heard squeal.
That was Soul.
That was me.
I think that was a door or something.
That was squealing.
It was Fetty Wap.
Pikmin 3 it's a fun game. Trust me, it can be very fun. Unless you are a lazy person who don't like challenges and don't like actually planning for things and think that game's supposed to be straightforward and linear, such that you don't have to do anything and you could beat the game with your eyes closed and one hand behind your back. This is not the game for you if you think that's what you want. Otherwise, you may get the game. It came free with the It came free for the that Wii U Mario Kart 8 bundle the last time, but now they don't have that. But you can get the game no matter what, and it's very fun. Strategic more than anything.
Yes.
And trust me, I sometimes sequence glitch or whatever it's called. Some of the gameplay in the Wii. Never mind.
I mentioned before Pikmin 3. I can totally agree, and I know if Toadette were here, rest in peace, Toadette. Toadette would totally recommend that game too, because Toadette is a huge fan of Pikmin. And, I mean, there is Pikmin 4 coming out next year, I believe. Or they're aiming for next year. So, get in the Pikmin series now. But, yeah, there also is, of course, the Pikmin 1 and 2 bundles, if you guys are like me, who are not the best with non-linear gaming. So I would totally recommend at least maybe getting into it through 1 and 2. But Pikmin 3, maybe you will have better luck than me with getting into it compared to just going through Pikmin 1 and 2 and then Pikmin 3. Because I had Pikmin 3 and I got it free, but then I had to go get Pikmin 1 and 2 because I didn't understand how to really play it. Plus it was cheap.
You need to play it before because some of the enemies, they are very annoying and I have no clue how to defeat them with ease.
Yeah, I had to search Google stuff even after playing it because
I had to Google the boss. All the bosses.
The first boss I didn't know how to defeat because I thought you were supposed to break all of the little. Sorry, but I don't want to. Different thing, but yeah, Pikmin 3. We've all gone through one of our games. The second game I'd recommend is a 3DS game. And is Super Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, a game I have not played, but I will download right after this podcast because...
excuse you, it's Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, not Super Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Just a correction.
No, it's not. It's not. I don't buy you. No, it's not. I'm searching this up right now.
It's Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon.
Oh my gosh, she's right. Darn it. Well, I mean it. I don't care. Tomato, potato, potato. I want that game because I've been not the biggest fan of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but one of my favorite DS games, I think I could say, was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, was Explorers of the Sky, because that was the one with the Shaman, and it was really cool. Plus it had like Gallade, and I loved Gallade as like this. I think I wasn't a deal, whatever, an event. But I love the Mystery Dungeon series. I cannot speak today. And this game really like struck a chord with me, and it was only really recently when they said you can catch all 720 Pokemon, and I went, done deal. I'm taking it. I love the fact that you can get the all the Pokemon, because this means eventually you can get your dream team, if you will. And the reviews it's already gotten have been like glowing compared to Gates to Infinity, which was the last Mystery Dungeon, which I think is kind of like the ugly stepchild of the series, because nobody talks about it for good reason. It has mediocre reviews.
Yeah, its storyline is not that good.
But Staryu, as someone who's played it, played a little bit.
Played a little bit, yeah.
What would you say? How would you recommend this game? Because I would assume you want to recommend it.
Yes, I do want to recommend it. Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon so far has been a really bodacious game. I don't want to spoil too much about it or anything like that, but so far I have been enjoying it more than I have Gates to Infinity. Because also, one good thing about this game is from the Pokemon you can choose, there are 20 different Pokemon you can choose. So, we have, the starters like Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, all those starter Pokemon. Every starter from every generation you can choose, and you can also choose Pikachu or Riolu. And it's like it's great because in Gates to Infinity, all you had was what was it? Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott, and I think like Pikachu
and
Axew, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that was lame.
I know, it was so ridiculous, but I love how like all the Pokemon all the starters and everything like that is being brought back for this. That's great. So you can pick whatever Pokemon you want, and I like that. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this game. All right, if you're a fan of Pokemon or just a fan of Mystery Dungeon, so far I've been enjoying it. Like, it's been fun to me. So if it's fun for me, an extreme Pokemon fan like myself, I guarantee if you're a Pokemon fan, you'll enjoy it too. So yeah. I'll recommend this game. And I need to get Staryu, because once I get Staryu, then I'll have my dream team, because no other Pokemon matters but Staryu.
Just Staryu.
Just Staryu.
Okay. Well, I guess since you're speaking, what game would you recommend next?
Oh, I guess I'll choose a 3DS game, because the last game was a 3DS game. I'm going to recommend Kirby Triple Deluxe.
Boom.
So this is a game that came out a while ago, like back in 2014. Let me check exactly when. I think it was January 2014. So that was way back then. And I actually didn't mention it for last year's holiday shopping guide, which I don't know what my mom was thinking, not recommending it, because the game is lots of fun. All right, if you're a fan of Kirby games, it's pretty much, it's kind of similar to Return to Dreamland, but like there's like this how do I explain it? Like there's this star thing that makes you go like from the front to the background and things like that. Does that make sense? Am I explaining it right? So
it has like multiple literal dimensions of play. You would go from foreground to background to even further in the background, etc.
Yeah, and there's some new abilities. There's the Kirby Fighters, where you could be different Kirby, like a Sword Kirby, Whip Kirby, all that other stuff, and fight other Kirbys. It is kind of like Smash Brothers, but not exactly, but kind of like it. It is so much fun, and this game is just action-packed with tons of different Kirby stuff. So there's lots of levels. There's, like I said, there's extra modes like the Kirby Fighters. There's tons of different things for people to enjoy. So I will definitely recommend Kirby Triple Deluxe for all Kirby fans. And, hey, if you have a 3DS and, you just want, like, another game in your library, this game is great. So Kirby Triple Deluxe, I would definitely recommend it.
I would recommend it as well. And it has great music, too.
Yeah.
Since I'm speaking, I guess I'll go, and I'll continue the 3DS trend. Ooh.
Oh, hop on the train.
3DS, you should get one, everyone. With Triforce Heroes, the game that just came out in October, actually. Zelda game, multiplayer-based, basically. Online multiplayer-based, mainly. It's very, very fun to actually have a game that you can play co-op with other people. And for that to be a Zelda game, that's awesome. Going through dungeons and solving puzzles together with friends. That's something that they haven't really done yet, online at least. So, I would definitely recommend that if you're into having a great time with friends and laughing at stupid things and throwing people off ledges and throwing them into fire, getting a boomerang, throwing them off. A lot of these things are little
Stop
vicious.
shouting out Staryu like that. Oh my gosh. I'm right here and I can already feel it.
I would recommend this game too. Just you gotta be careful of people like SZ, because
traitors.
Oh my god. Oh, he just keeps throwing me off, and it gets so aggravated. Oh my gosh.
It's fun, Staryu. I'm just.
Oh, brother. I usually only do it if it happens to me first.
No, you started last time. You threw me off for no reason.
I feel like last time I was here, I think Staryu or SZ, you admitted to starting it, so I don't want to hear that. I'm pretty sure he did.
Don't remember, but okay, whatever.
But you should have, because
if you watch the video, you'll see for yourself. Go to our YouTube
I feel
channel, you'll see he started it.
I feel like SZ, you're just generally a liar. So just no.
Oh, get out of here. Anyway,
let's fight.
I recommend Triforce Heroes, especially with the new update coming out in a few weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't recommend it.
I would recommend it. If you don't have a 3DS, which you should have a 3DS, you should get it because it's lots of fun and you will have fun. You can play with me. And, I, unlike certain people, will not throw you off. Well, actually, I have to throw you off. When I first play with you, you have to let me throw you off a couple times. Then we can play normally. But I have to do it
especially if your name is Soul, you definitely need to do it at least 7 times.
You have to lose all your lives.
I'm not in this.
You have to lose all your lives.
Right, I forgot.
I'm not in this.
Especially also Yoshi Man. Yoshi Man, when he plays with me, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw him off and lose all 3 of my lives. You know how there's 3 lives? I'll go all the way to the bottom and lose every single life. Because that's when you
then you can start.
Then we can play. Well, actually, first I have to throw a giant bomb at him. Then we can play.
I have a question. Statement.
What?
What?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, that's not a
Well,
question.
you never played it, so no one
I
cares.
said statement.
Oh.
Well, you never played it, so we don't. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
The story is bad.
But you never played it, so you don't know how it is.
Trust me, the story is bad. And I don't know.
Well, okay, well, Boo is not exactly wrong. The storyline isn't the most important thing, but the most fun thing about the game is the many different outfits, and also the gameplay, playing with other people. That's what's fun about the game. All right, it's not just the storyline. Because if that's what you're looking for, well, then you're not exactly gonna get it with this game. But the game the gameplay is really great.
According to the other games, the storyline is rather stupid compared to the previous game that is before in the timeline.
A Link Between Worlds, but this game is more focused on the co-op play, so I would forgive that. Though its gameplay, I heard, is good. So I wouldn't say if you're in a game for story, which.
I didn't say it was bad. I said I don't like it.
You said it was bad.
Yeah, you did say it was bad. You said you would recommend it.
Or if not, it very much sounded like you said that game was bad.
But I get that, but this is kind of I understand saying this story is bad because it's very simple, it's very bare bones, and it's not serious at all.
It's very lackadacious.
It is,
other games.
But that's the thing. It's like saying Super Mario 64 had a bad story. Well, you're not playing that for the story. That's just there just to give the characters and the setting a reason for existing. If you're playing A Link Between Worlds,
I'm gonna need people who play Triforce Heroes to play the games before.
I have, and I think it's fun.
I said I need some of the people to play the games before it and see how it turns out, and see how your expectations for a story will drop. I didn't say the gameplay was bad. It looks fun. But I won't be getting it. That's the only Zelda game I'm not going to play. And I'm not going to play it on anybody else's system as well.
Wow.
I'm not.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I don't like it. The aesthetics, the costumes I find are really stupid more than anything.
I'm offended.
Oh my god.
Yeah, very stupid.
I'm offended.
Well, I would listen to people who play the game and I enjoy the game. That I would recommend you get it. If you have friends to play with. Well, you don't even need just friends to play with. You can play with random people online. And the game is fun. Sometimes you're gonna encounter people, this is a fact. You're gonna encounter people who are. They just want to be stupid, or they don't really understand how to do things. But or
or if they are, they just aren't very good.
Yeah. Yeah. But most people, you know, they understand what to do. They want to get things done. They want to get the prize at the end. You know, the game is fun. All right, the game is fun. That's all I'm gonna say. The game is fun. You will love this game because trust me, the 3DS does not have a lot of games where you can play with people online, and this game is so much fun. I would definitely recommend it. That's all I'm gonna say.
I would just like to say I would not recommend that game because you might run into a SpiderStaryu on there, and that's just
God.
an ordeal.
True.
Well,
So,
if you don't
no.
like spiders, I mean,
Okay, well, wait, who wants to go next? Do
Boo
you
has
want
to go
me
next because he didn't.
Oh, Boo has to go next. Boo, come on. Do you want to get up? Do you want to recommend something?
Smash.
Why?
Which one? For the 3DS? That must be the
Both.
one.
You can kill people.
Oh.
and do shade one more time and see where my right hand shade you at.
Message sent. And
Thank
received.
you.
That damn 3DS. I'm sick of it already. Been sick of it. I don't do handhelds. That's one thing I don't do. Secondly, you can kill people in the game, and it's very enjoying.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're done facing certain people who just make you mad.
Was that shade towards me?
No, it's not.
Oh, you didn't want to respond. You're like, let me think about that. No.
Okay.
Well, I would recommend it.
Of
as
course,
well.
we I think we all would recommend it.
Yeah.
We all like Smash. You've seen us do like 3, I think, live podcasts with Smash.
Yep.
So we are big fans of it. But I will go with my last game. I know other people have more than me. I just didn't want to focus too much. Mine is, of course, Super Mario Maker. Boom, 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 boom. No, that game is so much fun because you can finally, you know, obviously the big deal is making your own Mario levels, but I think it's probably one of the most approachable games that have been released this year because it's learn as you go. It's a creative game, and obviously games that just require creativity are sort of like the anyone can play type of situation, but it's one of the few games where it's creative games where you get to interact with stuff and interact with other people's levels, make your own levels, it's get inspired and so much and so forth. And I forgot what the number was, but there's been a whole lot of levels already created, so obviously you have a huge selection, any measurable selection of levels almost to play from, and more coming every single day, and they keep updating it with small things, mostly the Mario Maker costumes, but I mean, as we've seen, there have been updates to the game itself with the layered power-up system and the checkpoints, as I say, and then they just added this, I think, an online site version of like the hub where you see online courses. Obviously, you can't play them from your computer, but I think you can like basically view your notifications and whatever. I didn't really pay attention to that part.
You can basically find a level and save it so that when you get on your Wii U, it will like pop up for you to pick and play.
Can I say something really quickly? By the way,
Yes,
this is Super Mario Maker.
Yes.
Alright, so I have a level called Absol Powers Can't Do It Like Me. And
Are we seriously on this?
Yes, I want to recommend that you go try it out. I don't have the code with me right at the moment, but, if you're watching this on YouTube, I will post below, or if you're watching this on NPL or Lost Level site, whatever, I will post a link below with the code, or I might say it, no, never mind, I'll say it later during the podcast, like during What Have You Been Doing, I'll get the code and I'll say it, so that you guys can try the level out, give it a thumbs up, give it a star, whatever the case might be, because it's all dedicated to Soul, because, Soul can't do it like me, and that's a fact. I'm also creating a sequel that should be out by next week. It's going to be called Absol Powers Can't Do It Like Me 2. And it's going to be really good. It's going to be really bodacious, and you guys are going to love it. So, yeah, just wanted to plug that.
Yeah. In that sequel, don't you play as the Donkey Kong amiibo?
I hate you. I hate you.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So, alright guys, this is the final podcast with SZ and SpiderStaryu. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. See ya.
No, but with Super Mario Maker. My last thought is I would recommend getting it with pretty much anybody who's familiar with Mario games, because honestly, I don't think there's anybody who well, no, I don't believe that. But I don't think there are many people who could hate this game, or, who are big Nintendo fans, would be upset with getting the game. Maybe there are some people who are bigger Zelda heads who would want games, and obviously we've mentioned Triforce Heroes, so maybe that's a game they want, or there's been like a Link Between Worlds, that came out. But I like Super Mario Maker, and you might too. So
that's an interesting
try to get it.
point. Sorry for cutting you off, but that's an interesting point that you say that nobody really doesn't like this game. And I guess I'm just noticing now that I haven't really heard anyone say, like, I don't like this game, or this game's not very good. Like, I hear that about tons of new releases.
Because it's kind of like a game. But it's kind of like a game you make yourself, and you can't really make a game. If you make the game you make is the thing you hate. You really don't hate Super Mario Maker because. Yeah, it's all you and other people's stuff. You could hate someone's level, but the game is kind of just like an engine or something.
Yeah.
They need an engine for Mario Party, and we'll be all right.
Well, that would be broken.
I don't think that's best. The best. People. A lot of people are requesting that, but who knows? I would love it, but I'm not. I just don't think that's something Nintendo will do in the near future, if ever.
No, because they lost the code after they lost the engineer code after Mario Party 8.
That's true.
Oh, I can just imagine. Oh, look at these 5 blue spaces. Chance time.
Guys, when this game comes out, I'm gonna make one called SpiderStaryu Can't Do It Like Me. It's just gonna be a whole bunch of chance time.
Hell no.
No, why can't I? Why am I not allowed to do that?
Well, you can, but it won't be as good as mine because you can't do it like me.
Why not? That's not true.
That's true.
And moving on, who wants to go next?
Well, I guess I will go next because I have more games than Soul.
That's true.
Yes, that is true, and also Soul can't do it like me, so that's why.
All right.
So So what should I mention? Should I mention Yoshi's Woolly World? Why not?
If you would like.
Okay, so I'll mention this game, Yoshi's Woolly World. All right, so Yoshi's Woolly World is pretty much a game where Yoshi is yarn, and the whole world is yarn, and everything is yarn. You're yarn, I'm yarn, Soul's yarn. Soul's yarn is not as good as my yarn because there's a trash emblem on it. But
it's a lower quality.
Yeah, so but yeah, pretty much it's pretty much kind of like a normal Yoshi's Island game. Kind of. It's like a mix between Yoshi's Island and Yoshi's Story, kind of. I mean, the game, it's really similar to Yoshi's Island, but there's no Baby Mario, but there's still points when you get hit and things like that. But pretty much the game is really beautiful. All right, you instead of eggs, you have these yarn balls, and they're just bodacious. It's great, and there's many different Yoshi designs you can use. There's the green, red, light blue, pink, and then the normal darker blue, yellow, orange, purple, black, and white. And also, there's tons of more designs. There's a flower Yoshi, there's a Yoshi Melon, there's Circus Yoshi, there's a Yoshi with a Nintendo 64 style on it, GameCube style, Glacier Yoshi, Panda Yoshi, Star Yoshi, that's me, Lava Yoshi. There's so many different Yoshi's designs. A Super Nintendo Yoshi, there's Trash Yoshi, there's Trousers Yoshi, there's so many different Yoshis to choose from. And it's so cool. So, I would definitely recommend getting this game. And to me, it's also really cute. So I would definitely recommend this game if you're not looking for a really super serious game. Because there's collectibles and things of that nature, but it's not really a super serious game. So if that's what you're looking for, I'm not sure you will really enjoy this game. But if you're just looking for a cute game that you can pass the time with, enjoy the scenery with the cute yarn Yoshis, I would definitely recommend this game. Because it's really cute and it's really calm and soothing. Except for the last world. But everything else is soothing. Yes. That's it.
Okay. For my last recommendation, I wanted to recommend Mario Tennis Ultra... whoops. Just kidding. Because that game sucks.
Wow. Wow, it's a drag.
I'm actually going to recommend a game that most people probably don't have. I wanted to recommend The Wonderful 101. That's a game that came out pretty early in the Wii U's life cycle, that many people might have actually passed on because it's not the typical Mario or classic Nintendo title. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a really creative game. You get to control 100 little people, and you can form them into different objects. And you go around the town, the city, the space, the aircraft, wherever. wherever you're fighting monsters and things like this. And you're able to form different formations like swords and fists and claws and things like that with all your little heroes. Everyone's a little hero, by the way. The music's awesome. The game looks really nice. And it's just, like, if anyone has seen Bayonetta and seen how crazy some of those scenes get, The Wonderful 101 is like that, just on a less scandalous scale, basically. And fewer demons and things like that. Very, very action-packed and like crazy and in your face. So I would definitely recommend it, especially now that it's probably... You could probably find it a little cheaper and not full price. So yeah, Wonderful 101 for me.
How wonderful. I recommend this game. I recommend this game if you're the person or you itself are, maybe not so much big onto platformers. This is a very action-focused game. And it's also... I think it would classify under beat 'em up. So yeah, it's a good game. I recommend it. Though I would not recommend it over the other games I've mentioned, just because it does have a very smaller, more. I can't figure out the word, but more people would probably be more into the games, I would say, than compared to the Wonderful 101. But
which is why I want to recommend. I want to shine some light on it. So
its audience, its target audience is smaller. That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
Words mean things. Okay, who wants... Oh, it's Boo's turn. Boo, do you have your last game? Or a game?
My last game.
Okay. Spiders...
Okay.
That's
No,
the last
no.
one, I think.
No, it's fine, yeah.
It's fine because I have a ton more games, but I'm just gonna quickly go through them because I don't want to take too much time. All right, so let me start with this. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. I keep mentioning all the Kirby games, but I'm a Kirby fan, so yes. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. Like I said earlier, it's just like Kirby Canvas Curse, but it's on a new console and it's different. So if you play Canvas Curse and you've enjoyed that type of gameplay, then you will definitely love this game because it's lots of fun and there's new types of levels, like a mission level where you gotta get everything really quickly, then get the hell out of there. There's just tons of different things and tons of new things, like you have to block waterfalls and things like that. They just make some things different because the DS, it was on the DS and now it's on the Wii U, so they could do more things. So it's, to me, if you play Canvas Curse, you will love this game. If you haven't played Canvas Curse, I'm not really sure you'll love this game too much because I don't know, I don't know if you'll exactly enjoy it too much if you've never played Canvas Curse. But if you're a Kirby fan, you'll like it, I think. And I also would love to recommend Paper Mario Sticker Star because that game is fierce. That game is the best. That game is just all sorts of great. I love it to death. Sticker Star is pretty different than most Paper Mario games, like, the 64 one and the GameCube one. It's different, but it's still really fun. It's fun in its own way. So there's lots of stickers and there's things to collect and all that fun stuff. The levels are great. The bosses are great. It's just, the game is fun and the dialogue is kind of funny. The only thing missing for this game is a storyline, a proper storyline, I would say, because Paper Mario is known for great storylines and this game does not have the best storyline. But I wouldn't recommend this game for storyline purposes. I would recommend this game purely for gameplay purposes.
Yeah. I want to back you up though, because a lot of people will disagree with you. So I am totally with you on that.
Yes. And also with Sticker Star, to me, also with the battle system, you don't get experience. Some people hate that, but the point of battling is to get coins so that the coins can buy you things. Like the doors, you would need to collect special stuff. Those things, is that what they're called? The things, like the
They're literally called things.
Yeah,
yes,
things like freaking can,
the turkey.
The turkey.
The go. Oh, I love the go.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, yes, happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving. But yeah, this game has lots of great stuff, so I would definitely recommend that. And I have one last game. This is the last one, I promise, because I keep talking about games. I would also love to recommend Dr. Mario Miracle Cure. For the 3DS, you can buy it off the eShop. That's where it's
How much
available.
does it cost? Spider Startup. Do you know?
Excuse me, Spider Startup.
Oh, sorry. Is that your name?
I don't
Is
know.
that not-
I guess, some people can't handle my name because, it's too powerful.
Can't do it like me?
Yeah, you can't do it like me. So,
Sorry.
Dr. Mario Miracle Cure. I don't know exactly how much it costs, but I want to say like $10 to $15. I want to say 10 though. It's around that price range.
That's pretty cheap though. So
yeah, it's a pretty small game. You could play by yourself. There's tons of different levels for you to do, and there's also there's Wi-Fi, so you can play with your friends. Play Dr. Mario. Also, Dr. Luigi. You play Dr. Luigi as well.
Dr. Ouija.
So if you didn't buy the thing on the Wii U, you could buy this.
Thankfully.
And also, the reason why it's Miracle Cure is that there's like 3 different modes. There's the normal mode, normal Dr. Mario mode. Then there's the Dr. Luigi mode, and then there's the Miracle Cure mode where you basically keep like building up, like oh my god, I'm so horrible at explaining things. This is like bad. Basically, you get rid of the viruses, and by destroying by destroying more and more viruses and making like chains, you'll get a Miracle Cure where you can damage the other player or like basically knock out a bunch of viruses at once. And it's very helpful. It's very fun. So hopefully I explained that better than what I did earlier. And yeah, it's a pretty fun game. It's lots of fun, and it's cheap. It's only $10. So for Christmas, get yourself an eShop card, whatever those things are, those Nintendo eShop cards, like $20, $10, but it doesn't matter. Well, actually, you need more than $10 because there's tax. So yeah, like get yourself like a $20 eShop card and get the game because it's lots of fun.
And then you can get like a $40 one, and then you can just get Shovel Knight because Shovel Knight's also really good, and I've already mentioned it, but buy it.
True. But yeah, those are all the games I want to mention.
SZ, do you have any leftovers?
Really quick, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Because of Donkey Kong. That's actually
Who's that?
Not why I wanted to recommend.
Oh my gosh, is this a new radio song? I never heard that. Who's on the radio?
Yeah, I would really, really recommend it. Not only because you can play as Donkey Kong, but Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong and Cranky Kong as well. And it's just a very, very pretty game and a very fun and smart and creative game. Some people might overlook it because they already had Mario and it's just Mario with Donkey Kong, but I would disagree. It's much more than that. Yes, so I definitely recommend Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's all the games we actually have to talk about, but let's just wish everybody a Merry Thanksgiving, even though Thanksgiving is not till next Thursday. But we've been here for quite some time already talking about all this stuff. But one thing I would like to mention is be safe on Black Friday, because Black Friday is stupid. So don't do it. Don't participate. Just sit inside and wait for the deals to come on Monday because they are so good. And you don't have to.
Yes.
My only thing I like about Black Friday is when people get hit. I think it's funny, but. Because the reason why I'm okay with those people getting hurt is because they know they risking the chance of getting hurt, so that's their fault. That is like their entire fault. They can sit at home and not do anything, so I blame them. That's not I guess that is victim blaming, but that's like you're signing up for that. You're signing up for the risk. That people act out foolish. I hate Black Friday. Black Friday is one of my least, and I love it. But it's also one of my least favorite holidays ever. I can't stand it.
Well, hopefully, besides, being careful on Black Friday, if you do decide to go out, please be careful. But yeah, we mentioned tons of great games to get. Like, there's even some, I don't know if we mentioned Pokemon Alpha Ruby, Omega. Did I even say that right? It was an Omega Ruby Alpha.
Yes.
Okay.
And, as he briefly mentioned it, but if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, like, there's New Super Mario Bros. 2, Mario Kart 7,
Ooh.
Animal Crossing New Leaf. There's tons of great games on the 3DS that you can get, and you could get it and then play with me. Visit my town. Let me visit your town. Animal Crossing, because I have not played Animal Crossing in so long. Because I need to play Animal Crossing again. But yeah, there's tons of great games that are gonna be out, and there's so many things for you to get. So if you don't have a 3DS, you need the starter pack. Like you need to get like New Super Mario Bros. 2, Paper Mario Sticker Star. You need Pokemon, whether it be X and Y or the Ruby and Sapphire. You need to get Mario Kart 7. You need to get Animal Crossing. Triforce Heroes is another good one. There's just so many different great games to get for the 3DS and the Wii U. So hopefully, if you're a child, hopefully, you're telling your parents, like, I want this or I want that. Because there's tons of great games that are already out And also, there's gonna be tons of great games that are coming out too. So, but yeah, there's so many great games that are out for people to get. So
Exactly. I'm actually kind of jealous for people who don't have a 3DS or Wii U.
Stop. I heard that pause.
I'm really jealous because, like, when you get that system, you have such an awesome library right from the start. Like, I think most of us got them pretty early on, where you had a couple of games, or there really weren't any games.
It was Pilot Wings Resort. That's the game I got.
Exactly, but now you've got this huge, amazing. You can have 5 amazing games right off the bat. So now is definitely the time. And no, all joking aside, a 3DS especially, because 3DS has a really big library. Like, it's got a really big one. With a lot of cheaper games right about now, so now is the time.
Indie games are all over the place, both on Wii U and there. I want to get. I know. I just want to mention it real quickly because I do like indie games. I want to get that Typo Man game because I saw that game and for once an indie game caught my eye. That game looks so fun, especially because I do like words, just words in general. So I guess maybe it just speaks to the heart. But I think I'm seriously considering buying that game. Like also.
Is it out already? I think
it just came out yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we have to discuss for our holiday deals. But I think we should go into whatever you've been doing because I don't know if you guys have been doing anything because I haven't been here in a while, and since I haven't been here in a while, I should go talk.
Yes.
Last 2 weeks ago, I was busy. I was out. That's nothing. Yeah. But this week just passed, like last weekend why I wasn't here is because my sister got married, so woo, weddings. I don't like weddings. They're uncomfortable and long. But, it was, okay. I guess I couldn't say I don't like weddings originally, but the idea of weddings just kind of, all that sitting and waiting and planning just makes me irritated, so I think, all that lived up to what it was, but the cake was really good.
Oh yeah.
Did you dance?
No.
No.
I get really uncomfortable with stuff. I just like no, and I kept getting asked by people, and it was weird, and I don't like. It was just what.
Dancing is fun at weddings. You never dance at a wedding, like obviously not being the center of attention. Like I would be like, okay, everyone needs to.
That was my first wedding.
Oh my gosh! And now we have Soul's turn. Everyone, turn your attention. Everyone off the dance floor. Soul's up.
You know, I would dance with friends. I just don't like dancing with family because that's weird.
10 spotlights on Soul.
I'm cool.
Oh my god!
I agree though. Dance. Yes, it does.
Shut up.
I don't know why I'm talking. Yeah, go ahead. So
okay. Oh, thanks for that. What was the other? Oh, and yeah, the wedding was cool, but I just recently celebrated my 16th birthday, and now I'm going job hunting. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get this job because my friends who were friends of a friend, and then one of my friends works there, but most of them are just mutual friends that I guess I've never met, which is weird, but it makes more sense and sounds way more natural if you knew my group of friends. But they all work at the Outback Steakhouse, which I'm not sure if they have up north. I like that place. I like that place.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I want some steak right now.
So I'm gonna try and get that job, and hopefully I can get in it. So hooray,
okay, if you get the job and I go to where I go to it, all right, you're giving me a discount. All right, I better get a discount.
Don't know where it is, and I don't think I can give discounts.
Yes, you will give discounts. All right, if you get a job there and I go over there to that place, all right, you're gonna give me a discount, at least 20% off. I think that's fair.
Yeah,
I don't.
think so.
And whatever. It pays well, I believe. And one of the jobs that they ask for, and I think is the one they need for whatever reason, is silverware roller. So, getting the job, I'm gonna get money for cheap, and it might be long hours, but I can't work behind a counter because I need to walk. I don't like, I could never work in fast food because it's just a whole bunch of people who are rude and I can't move. And it's not for me, so I want to do like a restaurant, and I think that place is hiring. I know it is, and my friend was like, "Yeah, we need people to get in." And I was like, "Okay, why does nobody want to like quit their job at whatever they're doing and just take silverware roller? I want that job, and I'm pretty sure that's the one they need." But I applied for whatever except for bar because I can't work behind the bar, obviously. So
yeah,
look at me, I might be employed, guys, and then I might be able to get money
and get more amiibos.
Yeah, I didn't mention, for my birthday, I got a sketch pad, which I've been drawing in during the podcast. And then I also got 5 new amiibo, which I'm almost done with my collection now. I got Greninja, Jigglypuff, who I think is my favorite amiibo, just because obviously it's simple, but because it's so simple, it looks so good. Yeah, Jigglypuff, Greninja, Pac-Man, who also looks really good, and was one of the ones I really wanted, Bowser, and Sonic. And all of them look especially good, but I do like, Pac-Man and Jigglypuff. So all I have left is, like, Mewtwo. The hardest one, I think, to get right now are the Mii Fighters, because I missed when those things got released, because I had no money. So, if I want to get them, I have to import them, and I'm just waiting till they get restocked. Oh, and I also need Villager. I do need to get Villager, because I also missed when they were restocked at Toys R Us. But, cross fingers, let's see what I can get. What else?
Oh, which, by the way, Amiibo's first birthday was yesterday. I think the 20th, right? November 20th.
Why would you care?
Oh, Soul's birthday was yesterday too.
I was just being nice.
My birthday was Monday.
Oh, Soul's first birthday was on Monday. Oh, I forgot that.
Oh, that's so
Wow.
nice.
Soul's officially 1 year old now. Oh my gosh.
No,
so
I turned
old.
16. That was my phone.
What? How the hell did you jump from 1 to 16?
I don't know. But no, I turned 16, and I'm not driving. I think I've discussed I'm just waiting till I'm 18 so I can get my license, because I just don't have the time and patience to do all the hours and do all that classes, because I would rather just teach myself. And I come from a family of bad drivers and good drivers. My friends, I'm not sure if I told my mom this, so hopefully she won't hear, but my friends say they actually like driving with my mom because she's not the best driver, so they like... So they find it funny. I'm like, that's kind of mean. But
You better whisper this. Don't say it out loud.
She won't know. She wouldn't get mad. She would just kind of get embarrassed. I'm like, I don't think you should say that. Like, I find it kind of funny too, but I think I've lived with it so long, it kind of comes naturally to me. Like, I was hanging out with them like a week or two ago, and we were driving, and me and her were having just this long conversation, and we both missed the place to turn to get into the place me and my friends were going. And, like, they were just, like, uncomfortably sitting in the back, but I was laughing. I thought it was funny, because... And I missed it, too. But my dad has never... He's, like, been driving forever, and he doesn't even he's never on a car accident that was his fault, like... So it's weird that... I don't know what genes I got, bad driving or really good driving, so cross my fingers.
Let's hope good driving, because we don't
My
want that to
sister's a
happen.
good driver. My brother is okay with driving, but my sister's a really good driver, so maybe it'll just be a generational thing and I get it next.
I have a quick question. What do you think about people driving and talking on their phone?
Depends, because there are people who can talk on they have a speakerphone. But, I mean, it has been proven that no matter what, multitasking does not give you 100% effort of anything, no matter what.
True, yeah, I believe that. But is it doable still? I
know people who can, like, text and drive safely, even though I say they don't do it when I'm in the car, because it makes me nervous. But there are people, like, who do it on the highway, which is, like, I guess okay. No, that's okay, because we have traffic where I live, so it's just, texting, having your phone out when your car is stopped is perfectly fine with me. Because but you shouldn't do it anyway. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm okay with it, especially if I trust the driver. But I don't know any of my friends. None of my friends have their phone out driving, ever. I've never seen them get in a conversation. Never in a conversation. But I know, like, a few adults who do that. So...
I think you were talking about conversations, too. But, like, texting, then absolutely not. I don't...
No, don't do that while driving. That's stupid.
Yeah, but... Okay, I was just curious.
Why? I haven't even... Okay. I've never driven a car. So, yeah. But that's all I've been doing.
When are you going to start?
18.
Are those the laws
No.
there? Oh,
The laws... I think I'm pretty sure I explained this. But for those of you who don't want to know, this is... You guys are all too young to know what this is. But in my state, I think this is a government thing, but you can start taking driver's ed at, like, 15, maybe? I don't know when it actually is, but then you turn 16, you can get your permit, license, etc. But you have to go through all the hours and all the education, and I don't do that because my family is just not good with keeping track of that stuff, because I'm not saying they shouldn't, but people usually, make up their hours. Because obviously they don't just say I did all 60 without doing any driving, but it's 60 hours a day and night, which is a lot of driving to do nothing, which I totally understand, but I've seen my family try to deal with it, and it's just not my type. Plus,
how do you even record that? Like,
you don't. You make it up. You could just make all of the hours up, which is what a lot of people do. I don't think they necessarily should, but I think that is a lot of hours, so I understand.
Yeah. Although, so like for our laws, it's you have to be 15 and a half. Mm-hmm. That's when you can start getting your permit, and you have to wait 6 months. There's no hour limit, but it's 6 months. So I guess you could squeeze 60 hours in there if you spread them out. But yeah, but once you turn 18, you don't need a permit anymore.
That's what I'm not sure if this. I'm pretty sure this is nationwide. But basically, what I can do is I can not do anything, and I can just get my license when I turn 18, and I'm good to go. Oh, well, I have to take my driver's... I think I still have to take a driving test still. But, yeah, I do, of course. So I have to at least try to drive. Maybe not the most safe, but I need to at least know how to drive somewhat, and might have to, practice some Mario Kart, guys, right? Am I right? No.
I don't know if that's...
Actually, there have been studies that not prove, but indicate that people who do play Mario Kart-like games have been better known drivers, but obviously it's not proven, it's just, people are inclined to believe. Yeah, it does make sense. There have been, multiple news studies about, there's that kid who, saved... Because his bus driver had a heart attack, and he drove the bus to the school because he knew how to play Mario Kart. That was years ago, 2009.
That's interesting.
Wow. Okay. This is on the news and everything, not local news, national news, whatever.
So since this is becoming the Driver's Ed podcast now, Staryu and Boo, I know you guys live in the city, but have you guys driven or drive or what's the deal with that?
Only twice. I don't know the requisites and such.
Do you have your license?
No.
I don't have a license either. I've never driven before. Say it again, please.
I only have New York State ID.
Yeah. I've always wanted to, but, I never really bothered, mainly just because, I don't know, I just never really cared. But, as I'm getting older, I'm probably going to, get my driver's license and things like that, because I do want to start driving and I do want to get a car, because driving is the only way to get around in New York City besides taking the subway.
Because the fucking buses suck.
Yes.
Well,
but the
my great aunt, she lives in the New York City as well, and she's 71. She doesn't even have a license. She's never had a license. She lives in Brooklyn, so I guess she's good to go. I don't really ask about it, but she was you don't have to, depending on where you live, you don't even have to get a license, and that's true. But I want to have a license for the future. I might not necessarily use it or even have a car, but, having a license is better than not having a license, just in case. You can never be not enough prepared.
Oh, I'm so excited. You need to keep us updated.
This is not going to happen till, who knows if the podcast is going to be happening, because I'm not doing license stuff. I'm waiting till I'm 18.
Oh,
so
that's
Gonna
right.
be that's going to be forever.
I'll be excited for 2 years straight.
I'll keep hope, or I'll keep my excitement alive until then. Don't worry.
Ezzy's gonna be on his deathbed, and I'll tell him I got my license.
Oh my gosh, how old do you think I am?
Ezzy's
I've got about 2 more years left. I might be around still when you get your license.
92?
93, but people still live to 95.
Oh, happy birthday!
Thank you. It was 4 months ago. Okay, yeah. So
that was all.
Okay, I'll quickly go. I wanted to mention 2 games that I've been playing. Number 1, Smash Brothers for 3DS. I played with Staryu recently online, and it makes me really wish that these stages were in the Wii U version, because there are a lot of fun stages in that game.
I know.
You would know that if you listen to our podcast on our live Smash Brothers recent podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, we played. What did we played? What is it called? Float. Bloop 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 bloop.
We played
Balloon Fight.
We played Balloon Fight. The freaking fish got
fish,
Essie.
yes.
And fish got me twice, and I ended up losing the match because of it. I was more in, and I kept doing the tongue because that's my favorite thing to do with, when I play as the Bowser Jr. or the Koopalings. We played the Paper Mario stage. as he fell off to lose and lost. What else we played? We played a lot. We played
we played Tortimore Island.
We played Tortimore Island. We played the
I would plant a tree on top of the tree.
he would go literally on top of the tree and play the tree. I'm like, what are you doing? Then he went to, okay, I'll do it on a palm tree. And I'm like, no. And I kept hitting him with their umbrella. We played, we also played, what's it called? We played the Kirby stage, the Kirby Dream Land, the Game Boy stage.
Yeah.
We played the, Find Me stage with the dragon. And it was Essie's me in the cage, and we were knocking the heck out, and it was flying in the background.
I did not know that could happen. I didn't know you could break the cage and kill the me that's inside. I did not know that came to us a huge surprise and shock. Oh my gosh. But that's the point here, is that there are so many awesome stages that I wish they could just be ported over. That would be so nice. So fun.
More variety.
Yes,
so
variety.
And we also played Mario Kart 7.
Oh yeah, we did. I don't remember anything substantial that came. I know we played it. I don't know what else happened.
SNES Rainbow Road was played 5 times.
Yes, it was. I wonder if that happens a lot to people, because we literally played it 5 times in a row, 5 times, and people. I think it's a really nice track. I think, Star, you said you like it better than the Mario Kart 8 one, which I agree.
Yes.
I agree too. I like that one more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very good. But speaking of Mario Kart, last Saturday after we did the podcast, me, Staryu, and Dark Blue, we all decided to play Mario Kart Wii custom tracks on the custom server. We ended up playing for 4 hours. It was really long. It was a really long day with this game. But oh my goodness, it went from having a blast and laughing to just vicious, I want your death announcement.
Don't do it.
That's for everyone though.
No, mainly you and Boo. Mainly you two. Because I was in the call, I'm just like, and Boo was like, I want you dead, and Boo would be like, oh, I'm glad you got last, and then SC would be like, oh, well, I was one above you, and then Boo was like, well, it doesn't matter, because you still got last, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna wait here and not say a thing.
But it was someone would, I would drop a bomb in someone's face, or someone would get a mega or someone would get a mega mushroom and they would crush him, or a star. And we would laugh, have a good time. But after every race, it would just slowly progress into viciousness. It'd be a little more aggressive every single time, a little more a nasty comment, just a little nastier every time, until we were just at each other's throats.
Fun times.
Yeah, which is why I'm inviting everyone to join us.
Come on in
and play Mario Kart Wii custom tracks. Just type that into Google if you don't know what it is. I'm sure you'll find something on it. But if you do want to play, let us know. Let us know in the comments or something, because I would love to play with some of you guys. We won't be that vicious with you guys.
Well, you wouldn't hear.
Played Smash last night.
Oh,
we weren't
God.
mad. Mission accomplished.
True, actually, yeah. We're not mad at each other. And we played for a long time. It wasn't just 30 minutes. So, yeah.
Memories.
Although the reason for that is probably because...
Oh my god. Azzy, you really had
kept
to.
on failing.
Yes. Stupid failing. Let me recover. Oh, oops. I hit the wall instead. Oh, great. There we go.
I couldn't recover with Zelda. None. Failed 3 times.
Palutena as well.
Palutena, I don't like her warp, because I think it has shorter distance than Zelda's, and I don't like that.
It actually does.
I did Azzy won 6 times, 7 to 8 times in a row.
Oh
And
my
then
God.
it switched. It was I'm winning. Then Azzy was winning. Then back to me. I'm like, are you serious?
Which, let's be honest, that was a blessing, because you usually win 95% of the time. So, it was a very nice turnaround.
Everyone say "aw" for Azzy.
I got
Oh
killed with
my.
Peach. I was Peach, and Z was who was he? I forgot. Dr.
Yes.
Dr. Mario
Ew,
killed me, 3-stocked me.
I don't like Dr. Mario. I don't like SZ's Dr. Mario.
Oh, I don't like your Dr. Mario.
I don't even use Dr. Mario. I like Mario, not
That's
Dr.
why
Mario.
I don't like it.
Okay, thanks.
One more game that I wanted to mention. I'm still playing the Ace Attorney trilogy, which...
Ayy.
Yes, which two things about that. We are doing a podcast next week on Ace Attorney. So if you guys are interested in listening to that, please look into Ace Attorney a little bit. Maybe if you haven't played it, play it really quick. There's a trilogy on the eShop. It's $30, but it's totally worth it. It's 3 games. Very awesome. You're a lawyer, not a detective. Yeah. Whoop whoop. I cannot wait. This game is so good.
Have fun.
Second
I won't
thing.
be there.
Aww.
Oh no, you're gonna be there.
Excuse
jeez.
me?
You're gonna have to be there because you forced me to be on this thing.
I did not.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
hell
Reveal.
no. Let's get into that. I didn't force you. You wanted to. That's not true.
No, SZ... Okay, if we
I
want to get
forced it.
real, SZ forced Boo.
And I'll be there next week, too, so you can't hold anything.
Yeah, but you want to be... You can't use that logic. I like Ace Attorney. We mentioned before, I've completed that game. The original, of course. If... For just a little sneak peek, my favorite mission is Mission 4. I like that mission the best. But, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to save all my favorites for later. But that's
Oh,
also,
come on.
I want to recommend that for your holiday shopping, because there will probably be eShop sales, so keep an eye out for Ace Attorney Trilogy and get it if it's on sale, because you will not regret it. Probably.
Probably.
That's all
Maybe,
from
maybe
me.
not.
If you don't like to think like some people, you might not want the game.
You don't want to be smart.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll go next because I have some things to mention and to get into. All right. Okay. So let's start off. All right. So recently, if you watched the recent Nintendo Direct, Cloud was announced
Ugh.
and to be in Smash Brothers. So that's gonna be happening soon. So in honor of this, I've been playing Final Fantasy VII. Yes,
Oh, wow.
I've been playing it because I actually have the original on the PlayStation, but I've been playing it on the PlayStation 2. So retroness. That's great. And I guess what, to make this game so much fun, I've been making all the characters named after the lost levels. So
Oh,
every
God.
person so far, okay, let me see. Okay, because I don't know the original names for some of them, so I might
Oh
say
my
some of
God.
them wrong. So don't get crazy. All right, so Cloud, I'm Cloud. All right, Cloud is Staryu. I named. Oh, is it Tifa? I don't know what the hell.
Tifa.
Tifa Lockhart.
I think it's Tifa.
I named her Dark Boo. So
Oh
Dark
my
Boo is
God.
Tifa.
That's not the... Okay, I don't think you... Okay, continue.
There's Barrett. I named Barrett after SC. I named him Zambezi.
I'm gonna be Barrett. I like Barrett.
and Barrett cursed all. Not Barrett. SC curses all the time. I'm like, oh my god! Every time I
That's
see
why I like Barrett.
Every time I see
Barrett's a
Zambezi
Barrett.
and I see the word like SHIT or oh hell or oh you dumb, I'm just like, oh my god! I'm just like, what? What? Huh? I just have like a freak out moment. I'm like, what?
Barrett's my favorite character.
Oh my god. I named Eris, what Eris, I think that's how you say it, or
The
Eris.
flower girl?
It's something like that. I named her Toadette. And I don't know which character I'm gonna name after Soul.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have to see,
Okay.
wait and see. But I'm gonna, as I continue on, I'm gonna name a character after Soul, and also because there's enough characters, I'll name one after Timmy, and then the rest I don't know. I'll have to think of something. I don't know.
Wait,
What?
you named Aerith?
Her name is well, in the game it says Eris.
Is it Eris? Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah, I named her Toadette.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, I already know what happens at the end, so don't get crazy.
Okay, I was like...
I played this
Wow.
game before.
Oh, I didn't... Okay, sorry, I don't know what you play. I don't care what you play.
Well, I don't care what you play either, so whatever.
Let's fight.
Please, it's not worth my time.
I love this idea. I just want to say I love your idea so much. I also want to play Final Fantasy VII, and when I do, I think I'll do the exact same thing, but with different.
Oh no.
The names will be switched around. So,
Can I be Barrett? I love Barrett. He's my favorite.
I mean, I don't know when I would like to play it on the PlayStation 4 when the port comes out there, but until then, I'm really enjoying posting some of the because he'll post pictures of it. Just some of the responses and the dialogue between the characters. I'm like, this is so funny. Oh, I wish I had some examples right now.
Oh, I have a ton of examples, but I don't know if I'll post them. I might, if I remember, I might post them in like on YouTube or something like that.
Oh,
but
God.
they're so funny. I just keep like screen capping moments, like when Boo says something. I'm just like, there's this one point. Okay, this might be a very, very, very slight spoiler. So cover your ears if you don't want to hear this. But it's not really a big spoiler. It's at the beginning of the game, so it's not really a spoiler. But basically, there's one point where Cloud. We beat like this mini boss, and Cloud like hangs on for his life. Well, basically, I hang on for my life, and I need help. And I'm like, Zambezi, help! And Dark Boo's like, oh my God, Zambezi, can you help him out, please help him out? Oh my God, he's gonna fall. And like Zambezi's like, I'm not gonna help him out. He needs to do it himself. And I'm just like, and then I'm like, please, I need help. And he's like, stop complaining like a little sissy woman. I'm like,
oh my gosh.
Oh my God! And I'm just like
Shout
falling, and then I'm literally falling, and it shows a cutscene like Dark Boo's like no, and like Zambezi's holding him back. It's like really.
Oh my God!
Dark Boo's literally trying to save me, and like Zambezi's holding him back so he doesn't save me. I'm like, wow, this better not be a revelation in the future. Where I'm like, I'm hanging on like a cliff, and like I'm like, help me, and he's like, no, you need to help yourself. I'm like, really? Oh my God, but the game is so funny. Me making the characters have the Lost Levels names makes me want to play more, because I want to see the reactions. I want to see like how is Dark Boo gonna respond, or how is Todek gonna respond, or how is SC gonna respond. I like that. And when I get Soul, how is Soul gonna respond? Though that's fun.
Who are you gonna place me as?
I don't know yet. I gotta look at the other characters and see what use them.
I don't really know who else. I love Barrett. Barrett's my favorite character. I said that.
Well, it's too late.
But I was expecting me to be Barrett. But actually, it's better as SZ because I like seeing SZ as
oh my God,
Cloud's anti-hero.
When all the curse words, I'm just like, oh. But
like SZ, stop saying all this.
I know SZ speaks like that all the time. It's really really. All right, so I want to move on to another thing. This is away from Final Fantasy VII. This is moving on to Triforce Heroes.
Oh gosh, bye everyone.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to keep calm, but basically, when I filmed the podcast where I played with Triforce Heroes with SC, we played a little bit of Coliseum at the end, and to unlock certain costumes, which I have all the costumes now, but at the time I wanted to unlock costumes, so I needed to play Coliseum and get the materials I need. So while playing Coliseum, I've been getting so freaking pissed off because these people are freaking just the most obnoxious trash bags I have ever seen in my life. Like, there's just...
Don't talk about SZ like that.
Not SC.
Oh, really?
Not SC. There's these people, like... Oh my God, I'm just, like, seeing these people. Like, there's this guy named Alan, this guy named Lonk, this guy named... I just hate all of them. Because this is my problem. When I play with them, they wouldn't even try to win. What they did is they wanted to make sure I lost, and I got third place. And I can't stand that crap. To where they're not even trying to win. This person's in the corner standing. He's in first place. He's not. He's in the corner not doing anything. And this guy's just chasing me. I'm already losing by a huge margin, and he's chasing me, making sure I have no chance of winning at all. And that's so freaking horrible, and that is so jerky. So you know what I did the next match? I picked, what's it called? I picked, well, obviously, if you don't have the game, you don't know what I'm talking about. But I picked Skyrealm. I picked the Master Sword, and I was knocking this guy out. And I got first place, too. And this guy, and the guy who screwed me up, this guy named Alan, he got third place. And I was like, yes! And I just kept, as soon as the match ended, I kept doing that thumbs up symbol. I just spammed it to oblivion because, oh my God, I couldn't stand that crap. Making sure I lost instead of actually playing the game. And, oh my God, that made me so mad. I can't stand playing with people like that because that's actually happened multiple times with other people too. This guy named David, this girl named frickin' Jasmine. I hate them all. I wanted them dead, and I made sure they were dead before they were able to leave because they kept trying to go up to the old guy to leave. I'm like, nope. I do them into the Triforce. I'm like, we're gonna play one more, and that's what they did. And I made sure they got third place because I can't stand that crap. Making sure I lose, and I don't win. What?
I was just gonna say that's dumb because it's not like if the other two people tied, like they both get treasure. Like, no, that doesn't happen. You guys get like 20 rubies, and it's worse that way. So I don't know why they
They weren't even
would
trying to
work
win,
together.
though. They didn't even try to get the guy who was in first place. They would just go after me, making sure, like, get a boomerang, throw me off. Get a boomerang, throw me off. And they would just
I
keep
don't know
doing
how
it.
that's fun.
That's fun. That is fun. But the point is that...
No, I was saying, I don't see how that's... Like, I don't see
Well,
them enjoying that.
to me, sometimes it's because it's fun. But the thing is, it's just like, to me, I'm just thinking in my head, like, you're not even trying to win. Like, if you just went after me because I kept going after you, that's different. But I would be going after the person who's winning, and they would just go after me and make sure and just throw me off. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then you just wait in the corner until I come back, and then just keep doing the same thing. I'm like, that's so stupid. That's so freaking dumb. That makes no sense to me. You're not gonna win. You're just gonna get like 10 rubies or some crap like that. Is that what you want? Make sure that to make sure I don't win? I can't. That made me so mad, so mad. But I beat all those people who I called out. And I got my cheetah costume. I got my Queen of Hearts costume. So pretty much the only thing I'm missing is I'm trying to get the steel mask. So I'm doing the daily lotto thing to get the steel mask so I can get the spin attack attire or whatever it's called. And I need to get the dapper spin attack required because there's like two spin attack costumes. I need to get the other one which you get from keep playing the lotto. So I'm doing that, and yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing. I pretty much almost got everything on Triforce Heroes except for the ones where you need the friendly tokens, which I'm trying to get some of my friends to play with me so that I can get those costumes. But yeah, that's...
I'll play with you.
Really?
I don't have the game.
Oh. Well, darn. But you should get the game. That should be a sign that you should get the game.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't want the game.
You want it.
I do not.
You see,
I
but
have
today's opposite
never
day,
been...
so if you say that you don't want it, that secretly means you want it.
So, I want it.
Oh, okay, that's great. You want it. That's awesome.
Alright. So, news and community. Because I think we kind of skipped that.
I don't think there is any.
Well, no, there's
What'd you
some.
say? I'm not done. I'm not first and foremost. I'm not done.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay. I just need to mention one more thing. That's pretty much it. I have to get. I still don't have my new laptop yet. Because I forgot to mention this last week. Ironically, I actually bought a new laptop from Staples, and this laptop was a lot of money. It was like $500 plus. That's all I'm gonna mention. Not gonna say the exact price, but it was $500 plus. And when I got the laptop, it was screwing up. It was pretty much defective, and it was Windows 10 and it was defective, and I couldn't handle it. So I ended up bringing it back, and I got my refund. Thank God, because if I didn't get my refund, that would have been making me mad as hell. So I pretty much waited this far, so I'm pretty much just gonna wait till Black Friday / Cyber Monday and just see what deals are, gonna pop up, and hopefully I'll get a good laptop. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna get a Windows 8 laptop because Windows 8 is something I understand,
English.
and also Windows 10 is just already sometimes I think a little buggy. And that's actually the case for other people, too. They said that Windows 8 is buggy for them. So I'm just like, you know what? I think Windows 8. Windows 10 is buggy for them. So I think I'm just going to get Windows 10. Windows 8. Oh, my God! I'm, like, getting so freaking tongue-twisted right now. I'm going to get Windows 8, and Windows 10 is buggy. There we go. Oh, my God. That was a massive... I don't speak English. Clearly. English is not my first language. But, yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's time to go into news and community. I mentioned before Super Mystery Dungeon. Also Splatoon news. They have the Heavy Splatling, which I guess is a big deal. But I believe you guys probably mentioned Museum de Alfonsino for Splatoon with the Nintendo Direct. But it's out and it's very fun. And I think everyone should go back to Splatoon because Splatoon is extremely fun. And I love it. But other than that, that's pretty much all the news. So now... it is time for the ending information. If you like us, you could subscribe and rate us on iTunes, or you can go to MarioPartyLegacy.com to check us all out, but especially go on MarioPartyLegacy.com/forum, because all of us are on there. I'm not usually on there, which I guess is, counterproductive what I'm saying, but it's cool. But you can also go to the Lost Levels site itself at thelostlevels.MarioPartyLegacy.com. We also have a Tumblr, thelostlevels.marvellegacy.com. You can pretty much find us at The Lost Levels anywhere. As for me, hi, I am Hardly Milk on Tumblr, and I am also, Compete on Nintendo Direct, or Nintendo ID. So, yeah, that's all for me. Who wants to go next?
Oh!
I don't get this.
Oh my god.
Dark Blue 007 everywhere.
That's our theme. That's our
Hi,
future
Dark Blue.
ending. Okay, I am, I'm about to say I'm Dark Blue. Wow. I'm so tongue twisted right now. I'm SpiderStaryu on YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Nintendo Network, and Google+. SpiderStaryu, all of it.
And on SuperZambezi on Twitter,
I-
YouTube, Nintendo,
I honestly can't stand
whatever
you.
else. Wherever else, you can find SuperZambezi.
I honestly hate you all. This is the end of the
Done,
podcast.
done.
Never go on here again. I never want to see any of these guys. No. Goodbye.
D-D-O-O-N. Bye. Bye.
Goodbye.
Alright, Big Pie, get out of here.
Taste, look.